Hello friends and lovers and welcome to Upload Lab. This is a new automation style game. I haven't played a lot of these, but this one was free and I got sucked in real quick, so let's check it out. We have to draw the download speed onto the text downloader. Now it is downloading a text file. And then the file needs to be dragged to the bin. So simple as that, basically. Well, why would we want to put it in the bin? I don't really know. I think you don't want to put it to the bin. Remove a connection by dragging an input, basically. Okay, now let's add a node to upload our file. So we don't actually want this bin thing, but I guess we can't actually do anything. So from here, we can go ahead and grab this. I did just wipe my save data, so it's going to force us to do the tutorial, I'm afraid. So now we need to give it some upload speed. This is step one, I believe. Drag the top part to start moving it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, they want me to put it down here in particular. Yes, honey. Okay. We can connect the files here. So now it's going to the uploader, but it does need some upload speed after that. Now connect the upload speed. So our text file gets downloaded here, gets sent to the uploader. Now let's add a node to collect the money acquired from uploading. Okay, we go to the utilities, we go to the collector. That's gonna come out over here, I guess. Then connect that to the collector. Now you won't need the bin, so we can select that. And we can hit delete on it. Okay, that's all there is to it. Now start getting some cash to upgrade your setup. Okay, so that's the basics. But it gets a lot more complex the further in we get. We did get an achievement or two here, it looks. Upload your first file. Apparently I created a schematic that's probably from my old one there. If we can close that, we can use that to upgrade some things. Tutorial is now complete. So I have to actually hit the collect button here on occasion to get the money that we're generating. So first things first, we could upgrade the actual speed here. The download and upload speed can go higher. Long story short. I feel like where's the audio here? Give me sound effects up a little bit maybe, and music down a little bit. I want to hear those satisfying bings and bongs, I suppose. I guess we'll just upgrade this again real quick. Download and upload speed still increased. We can't really make this much better as of right now. We can only have one network, so we can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. So having more would not really assist. You could create double lines here, but it's just going to split things up, so that doesn't actually help us. Collector. Inventory stores resources of the same type and combines them in a single output. That is interesting. Upgrades are available. Increase the value of text files by 100%, but it costs $800. So I could double their effectiveness, in a sense here. So I guess we should save up for that then. There that goes. We'll buy that. So then they're going to be worth twice as much now. Unlocks the processor for 4,000. There might be times where we're just going to be sitting here waiting, not going to lie, because it's a semi-idle game. But we can kind of figure things out as we go. Splitter splits resources into two different outputs. Stores files at the same time, combines them in a single output. Similar, huh? Allocator distributes files into two different outputs. That's probably for something much more advanced. So I guess we're mostly waiting here to collect more money. We could increase that again if we get to 1.6 thousand, but I'm going to guess I should probably just do some speed here first. Collect more money. Lovely. So I'm thinking, do we just go for the cheapest upgrade between this and this for now? It doesn't double it, though. So possibly we should go straight to this. I'm so close. Come on. Give me that. Okay, thank you. Premium text is now done. 3.2K for the next one, which is a lot. But now I get $300 per text file, which will get us up to here pretty quick. Correctamundo. And more will happen, I promise, at some point soon. So this goes much faster now. If I click this, what does it do? It just kind of describes what it's doing here. Bing. It gave me 5 of those. Not certain what they even call them, to be honest. This costs 2.56 thousand. We're probably waiting until we hit 4,000 for the central processing unit, as you can imagine. But maybe not yet. Why don't we grab this first? The next one is going to be quite pricey. I'm kind of looking around here. These are the achievements. I don't have to collect it too often. Now I kind of feel like, well, now that the music's gone, it feels like the sound effects are too loud. What's the difference between the nodes and... I want the blips to be louder, but not where I click. Does that make sense? I can't really tell. So now I have over 4,000 right away. That was very quick. Well, maybe not right away. Oh, there's suddenly 1,000 upgrades to look at for some reason. But either way, why don't we grab this to add some interest here? There's also this now. New CPU nodes available, huh? Unlocks the auto collector, which automatically collects inserted resources. Yeah. Unlocks the node group, allowing nodes to be grouped and moved together. So these are all just kind of quality of life things, I guess. The network limiter, allowing download and upload to be split. I guess we'll just do the auto collector, huh? Oh, wait, we could have looked at perks and boosts. Oh, no, I didn't notice these. Hold on. No, wait, undo. Reduces money cost by 5%. No! Increases token gain from random spawns. Doubles all income for 10 minutes. Yeah, there are microtransactions in here. I'm going to ignore that shit, though. Doubles download and upload speed for 10 minutes. Doubles all income for some amount of minutes. I might do this for now. We'll double it. Sure. Okay, so anyway, over here, we can put a processor, which gives us some clock speed or whatever. Something like that. I'll collect that. Oh, wait, don't we have... Didn't I buy the auto collector? Am I crazy? Do I have to actually use it, maybe? I might have to use it. Hold on. Exit that. Collector. Auto collector. Input currency. Okay, there's no downside to this, right? No, I want to get rid of it. No, I'd like to get rid of it, please. Thank you. Select that. 270 monies. Delete that. Okay. Oh, I don't like that it's like slightly off. What's the deal? What's the deal with that? Okay, anyway. What do we do with this processor here right now? Oh, we have so much money to spend on upgrades right away. I'm sorry, I'm going to be a bit behind. Let's increase all that while we read. We could also upgrade this, apparently. Sells clock speed in exchange for money. So we put that in there. And now it's creating money, and then I just put that over here? To the auto collector, I guess? It looks that way. Simple as that, I suppose, huh? 200 money per second. Okay, we can see that going up. We can increase that. Do I want to upgrade this? Can I get another processor seller? Potentially. Oh, that upgrades the speed. Okay. So this one's actually... These are two different ways of earning money, right? But right now the text files are earning quite a bit more than the clock speed, which is much more straightforward. New upgrades available. Also this arrow. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Multiplicatively increases money gained from the processing seller by 100%. Multiplicatively, you say. Unlocks the request uploader, which allows for requests to be uploaded in exchange for tokens. I guess we'll grab that too. Trying to read that. Text 100. Request uploader. Upload speed. So you also require upload speed. So I can get tokens instead of money, basically, by canceling that. Putting this up here? No. Put that back, maybe. No, I need to bring the text file to here. But I also need to give it some upload speed. I don't need the uploader right now, I guess, huh? We do that. Then the text file goes... Does it have to go here, or are we just good, actually? It might just be kind of good right now. It's a bit hard for me to tell. Can I upgrade this? It's $1 million to add a core. Down here, 260K for that. Unlocks a virus scanner which scans files for viruses, increasing their value. Well, I think we have to grab that to see what's going on. I don't need to do anything with that, right? It's just kind of good. I think it's good. Now, I'm earning a lot less money right now, as one can imagine. But then I'm going to get these tokens. Doubles download and upload speed for 10 minutes. Doubles clock speed for 10 minutes. Honestly, I might just do that. So this way we'll earn double the cash for the moment. Request complete. Now I go here. Done. Huh. What's that shield symbol mean? I got 20 more. From here, doubles all income for 10 minutes. Why don't we swap... Since that is no longer working, I guess. Let's close that. Let's put this in here, right? Let's close this if I can. Sometimes I struggle, though. So we'll put that back, and we earn a lot more cash now for the time being. Let's increase that quickly. These are cheap, so let's grab a couple of those. Yeah, actually, the upload speed, or rather, upgrading this actually helps us with these goals as well, correct? You have 56 text files. I wonder if I could actually technically use those. Yeah, there's some microtransactions. Boo. I mean, it's a free game. Sometimes I'm kind of glad to see that they offer this to the people, because there was a time in my life where I didn't have a lot of money, and free games were kind of nice to have as an option. The value of text files goes up. Let's grab a bunch of those, huh? Unlocks the image downloader. Okay, let's grab all that. Because we should be still getting a jolly good bonus here. So now the text files are worth more. Let's upgrade that again. New upgrades available. There are, because they don't look new. Unlocks the GPU for 4 million. Okay. Good to know. I don't have any of that stuff. Kind of confused by that one. I should definitely work towards these, though. But I just haven't been earning that many. Or really any, I guess. For that matter. Multiplicatively. Oh, the next upgrade is really expensive for that. There we go, we got 5. We're still earning more from the text files. Unless I do this. Now everything is kind of expensive. Oh, now we're earning more from the processing. Okay. Good to know. Can't seem to almost keep up with it. In a sense here. Interesting. If I increase that, that is now relatively even. Okay, so while that happens, we can look at something new here. Scans files for viruses. Scanned files are worth 4 times more. Infected files are worth 4 times less, though. Oh, my. Infected files are worth 4 times less. The request uploader, I'm almost confused about. I don't know if I need to delete it or what. So it actually requires some clock speed here. Oh, I already got 1 million. So let's add a core here, which gives us a second thing to clock with. So that'll work. So now we need to check the text file before we send it. So let's drag that up here, maybe. Be a bit more convenient. We cancel this. We put the text file in here. Now there's 2 outputs for text files after that point. Correctamundo. If I put the safe files in there, the infected files are worth 4 times less. Can I have more than one uploader? I can, but then that would decrease my upload speed, right? Or rather, would split my upload speed. So these are the infected files, these are the safe files. Okay. I believe I understand. It's 1 billion for another core. Let's upgrade a bunch of this stuff, but we started earning a lot more cash now. It's mostly from the files, though. Unlocks the image downloader. Sure, we'll check that. Multiplicatively increases money gained from the processing seller. Unlocks the GPU as well. So, you actually want safe text files here. You don't even want that many, it seems to me. Do I need to build another one of those doodads here? Crypto seller sells coins in exchange for money. Man, fuck the crypto, you know? Request downloader. Invalid request. Insert a requested file. I don't suppose you want this, do ya? It wants 1,000 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to give it some upload speed, though. We'll have to split the upload speed to some degree. No? Hello? There it goes. So I guess we'll do that real quick. I have a lot of money. I want another one of these right now. Can I have a second processing seller? It looks like I can. And it's making quite a bit of cash, so I think we oh wait, I can't add a core. Never mind. I can only upgrade it. Okay, so that's useless yet. Until I can earn a Billy. I was gonna say, why didn't that work? There it goes. So that's going. That's going now. Interesting it, huh? These aren't the infected ones, right? I can't totally tell. Wait, hold on. Text file used in uploading and research. It's not very clear still. Over here, unlocks the GPU. Okay. I still haven't tried some of the new things that we got here. Why don't we get rid of this for now to keep our board clear? Request has been completed. The text downloader. The image downloader. What do we need here? So we can get an image. Give me that. We need download speed, though. Uploader. Text. Okay, so from here, we can now complete that. They also want images for those. Why don't we quickly look at that? And we'll look at the perks. Oh, it's too expensive for that. So there's the temporary boosts. There's like the convenient stuff here, it seems to me. But the perks is probably what you'd really want. Reduces money costs by 5%. Yeah. So this is useless now, so we should get rid of this. And I guess we'll get rid of that too. We could give it images instead now, if we so choose. Maybe we'll do that. So what we need to do is split the download speed. There, right? And actually, we do need the upload speed back over there, so it's split up now. And we send it the image file. We need 100 of those. It's very slow. That is for sure. We're earning a lot more money from the processor. I'll increase that once, but then let's get the speed going up here a bit. Increases the value of an image file by 100%. Okay, not yet. I think we just pump that up a bit. Man, that is going to take a very long time, it looks to me. Now, I could make it so we're not selling the text files at the same time here in order to increase that output. But I don't know. That means I'd have to redo those connections, and I am a lazy man. Hold on, we also got the GPU to check out. GPU cluster. MK0. Oh boy. Do I have a seller for this? If I have one GPU, whatever you might call it. Mine Litecoin uses GPU speed to mine Litecoin, a coin with low volatility. Okay, so we used our GPU speed to mine that. Then I assume we just sell it? Maybe not. Nothing there. Virus scanner, processing seller. I'm looking around here. Image downloader. That's all going. Over here. Crypto seller, I guess we need. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, do I have to hit sell when we're at, like, a high value? Is that the idea here? Oh, boy. So I have to watch the graph? Yeah. It's not that expensive. To upgrade it. Is this going to earn me a decent amount of money? Looks like it could. I guess we'll upgrade it. Okay, so we got to watch for the graph to go up, and then we got to suddenly bang out the sell, right? When we see it get pretty high. Are we holders in here or whatever? I don't even know the memes. Legitimately. I mean, that looks pretty high to me. I'm going to hit sell. And then it crashed. Did it crash because I sold? Multiplicatively increases money gained from the processing seller unit. Increases the value of image files. I don't think that'll help me with this request, will it? Will that increase? Will that mean I get 2 per? I doubt it. Let's find out, though. Will that go up to 33? No. Sad day. Okay, then I hold out on that now. Over yonder. Not much I can do there. Hold on, hold on. Boink. Very good. Let's increase that, because I really need to get through this. Over here we got our coins. We can't do much here, though, in the meantime. I do have 2 cores going. 1 core is for the virus scanner, which is increasing the value of our text files. Is it possible the second core is more worthwhile being spent on a second processing seller, I wonder? It is possible. Perhaps anything is possible. Instead of, yeah, the virus scanner means 4 times that. I mean, this is quite low. And I'm also splitting the upload speed, so maybe we give up on this entirely, right? We get rid of this. We turn that off. We turn that off for now. So that way, all of my speed is going towards that. We can even get rid of... It's all going towards the image downloader, which will increase that. And then instead, we can have a second processing seller. I don't think a virus scanner helps this, right? Instead, we can do this to get more money out of that. Okay. And that should be better. Oh, crap. I sold it probably a poor time. I sold it right there. No, I saw the jump and I just hit sell. I panicked. I may have panicked. So we're still just using the image downloader there. It is totally flatlined. Okay. Down here, is there anything I need to look at still? Image downloader, uploader, request, blah, 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 blah. I wonder how much these images sell for. Maybe I should have done more money before I tried to take on this request, because it turns out it's just a lot slower than I thought. Mayhap. What's my next upgrade here? You could do clock speed. I don't think I want another... Actually, you could get another one of these. Oh, that's maxed out. Let's take that. Totally maxed out. Is that earning me the most money? This is just universally useful. How much? Oh, that jumped. That doubled it. Okay. I'm glad we did that then. That doubled our money gain easily. Okay, this request is now complete. I also got an achievement for market crash, as can be seen. The request is complete, so instead of sending the image here, why don't we just send it instead to the collector? Oh, wait, no. We have to send it to the uploader. So no text files. We're just going to do images instead, which is worth 185k. Is that worth more than a text file, though, is the question. I don't really know. It's not worth that much money overall, probably. Okay, so back here. Increase the value of image files. I mean, this is kind of cheap, right? The music took a turn I wasn't expecting. So now the image file is actually worth more dollars per second. Well, a single one at least. Is there any possibility that doing separate image downloaders is somehow useful? Seems questionable. I now have 90 of those. Can I afford anything interesting here? I'm trying to wait for a perk thing. Okay, we have 62 million. Might be upgrading that next, I can imagine. It's a long time until we can add a GPU, though. So that'll increase that. What does this button do? Oh, right. I'm kind of looking at all the buttons now. It's getting high. Sell. Boom. Okay. Nothing from there. Over here. Processing value. There's nothing to scroll. Unlocks a research and data lab for 1 billion. Unlocks a quarantine, which removes viruses from files for increased value. Wait a minute. Should I be doing the virus scanner after the image downloader, perhaps? Does that help me? It might. It makes it worth 4 times the amount, which means I'd have to drop this. Right? Let's take a look. Clock speed. Then the image goes here. It is scanning it. And then this goes here. Hello? No? Goes here. Okay. Now that's worth 924K. I have some bad images, though, here. As can be seen. Sell. Why don't we upgrade that real quick? Which will help with our imaging. 1.31 million per second now, which is pretty good. So that's definitely better than having one separate processor. And this upgrade is cheaper to grab in the meantime as well. Multiplier increases money gained from crypto coins. Okay, we should probably grab that. Looks like we're flatlining, though. 120 million for the antivirus plus. I might save up for that now. There's the image uploader, but here's the image, value of image files. Okay, so that will double that number, if I understand it. It did not double it, so it was probably not worth it. Tally mistake for me. Yeah, it's not multiplicatively, as they say. Quick, sell, 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 sell. I mashed that button so many times. Okay. So, now. I think that is all worth it. Let's get the quarantine in here, shall we? Where is that going to be? Quarantine. So I need to take this file. We need clock speed for it. Crap. You can probably split up the clock speed. It looks like I almost have too much here, right? Anyway. So, I'm going to move the auto collector all the way over here now. So let's add that there. So we split it up a bit. This file, the bad file, is going in here, which will make it safe. And then we can put that in here. No. I still need to upload it. Okay, let's get a second uploader. No? Do I have to? Or can we have 2? I do not think we can have 2. Okay, I have to get a second uploader. So you're going to go here now instead. And now I'm going to have to split my upload speed. Which could be bad, because it means that these will probably gain, since my download speed is now too slow. Or rather, my download speed is at full stock for the images, but my upload speed is now split. At least that's what I think is going on. Am I sending, like, everything? Is this going anywhere? No. Okay, there we go. But now I'm getting double it. Okay. All that money got sent, but this is going to keep building, or at least this one is, right? But even if I increase this, the download speed is going to be too much. There's no way to just increase the upload speed, as far as I understand. What the hell is this now? Science? What? Now we can science things. Unlocks the schedule allowing GPU speed to be converted into clock speed. Hacking. 50,000 science. I don't know how to earn science yet. Okay. Increase the value of image files. Multiplicatively increases money gained from the processing seller. It's $1 billion for that. Let's grab this. We also got an achievement for containment protocol. Now we're at 115. Still can't afford any of those, though, sadly. How do I leave this screen? Okay. We're back here. Oh, sell. That was quite high. Let's see. Clock speed. What is holding back now? What is holding us back? This, mostly? You're also building up images, it looks to me, too. Or you're breaking even, roughly. So you want them around this a similar speed if that is somehow possible. Which I'm not even sure about. So now this goes faster, but this will not go faster. So you kind of want to upgrade them relatively evenly, is my understanding. Huh. So that's the processing speed I'm selling. I'm thinking about this. This is kind of cheap now, because I have it split up a bit. There's the GPU down here. I haven't earned any science yet. Let's kind of take a look around here, shall we? Crypto seller collector, auto collector, inventory. Splits resources into 2 different outputs. Stores files at the same time, combines them in a single output. Oh, wait. I could do that for the uploader, huh? So after the virus scanner and then the quarantine, I can fix that. So delete this or something. Get rid of that. So I want to... Okay, hold on. Do that. Where are you getting this file from? You can't have that anymore. Okay. Hold on. So we need to quarantine. Where is that thing? Source file at the same time, combines them in a single output. Split. Source resource at the same time, combines them in a single output. What's the difference? I don't really know. So we want to put you in here. No? Currency. Can't put that there, apparently. Put that back, then. Folder. Okay, there we go. We put you in here. And then your output also goes in here. So now there's 2. And then that creates 1 source of images. Then we put that in there, and then we convert that into 1. This way, we only use 1 upload instead of splitting it up. Okay. I gotcha, baby. This is keeping up, so I don't need to upgrade the clock speed from that point of view. Seems like I need download speed potentially here, if anything. Should I save up $1 billion here? I'm watching. A little more. Sell! Sell! Oh, crap. Okay, that was a poor time to sell, apparently. We're in the billies, though. Increases the value of images. Unlocks researching and data lab. Unlocks the sound downloader. Do I want to do that? Or would I rather... Oh, I can't afford that. We could add a core to the processor, which would allow me to do these 2 faster, I guess would be the idea, potentially. Is that what I want? These are keeping up right now, but they won't forever. We can add a core. I'm thinking here. I don't know, let's get the new thing, shall we? There's also just crypto value. Let's get the lab, huh? Premium images. We'll grab that. Which will increase that output a lot. Okay. You can do the network soon. So, how do I do this now? Use files to generate research. So you just put a file into it? Simple as that. Just any file, you say. Let's upgrade that. So maybe instead of the folder, we split here. Right? Is my thought. We'll send you here. And we'll get the rest as money for now. So I get a couple of research every so often. I'm putting in too many images here already, it looks to me. How do you... Oh, where's the research go? Here? I guess it goes there. Okay. Why is this so slow? How do you increase this? Research speed. You could upgrade it, but it costs a ton. Huh. Okay, so... Okay. So we split this, maybe. You only do half. Whoops, did I just start storing that or something? Okay, you only send half of the images this way. Half of one set of images. Because otherwise it's gonna be too slow and there's no point. Okay, the research is a-coming though. I have currently earned 0. It seems to me. I saw 1. Okay, oh, we have 26, of course, duh. Okay. Makes perfect sense. 28. All right, so how much for things? For instance, that one's 600. That one's 50,000. Parallelism is 20, so I can actually afford this one. Unlocks synchronizer nodes, allowing CPU cores and GPUs to work synchronously. Is that useful? Unlocks the verifier, which validates file integrity to increase its value. Network merging. Unlocks download and upload merges, allowing both speeds to be combined into a single speed. Re-download's too expensive. Kind of wish they showed what I could afford here. Well, I guess it's slowly blinking to indicate that I can't afford it. 10,000. Parallelism. I think I might save up for checksum validation. All right, I got $1 billion, though, here. To spend. I don't know if I need a core so much anymore, although the virus scanner is a little behind. The quarantine is almost too far ahead. Huh. It's not clear how much it needs. It, almost. So you'd like to leave it AFK as efficiently as possible, right? Is my thought. Is it actually the download speed, or is it this at this point? It might be that. We cannot add a core presently. You've crashed recently. So we ain't touching that. We can upgrade the mining rate, though. I guess I will. It was kind of cheaper than most other things now. The value of image files. Data lab limit by 1. Unlocks the sound downloader. We'll do the value of image files. We've now started catching up to that, so that's good. This is still building. You probably just leave it. I've already split the image. I don't think doing any further is a good idea. Let's sell there. Very good. Now I can upgrade that. There's also the request uploader. Where can I see this? A protected image. They want 1,000 of them, though. And is it going to be quick enough? Because last time it was very slow to actually get that through. There's video, there's program, there's game also. It's very simple. I suspect I would want to upgrade this at least like once more before we do that. I don't know about y'all. There's still the boost here. Unlocks the node group, allowing nodes to be grouped and moved together. It's more of a convenient thing again, right? So we do have the research now to spend. And we can try to check some validation. Unlocks the verifier. Where is the verifier? Verifies the integrity of files. Validating files are worth 4 times more. Corrupted files are worth 10 times less, but have 5 times less size. So that requires clock speed as well. Okay. Let's move our auto collector all the way to the end, shall we? So we'd want to verify our files. All of them, I guess. And then we'd push them into the folder. After that point. I assume I can put multiple inputs in here, right? Or maybe you would do it after. You would just do it after. You would just do it after. Okay. So, this processing cellar, maybe I split it, or maybe I even get rid of it. I'm not even sure. And instead, we put this in here. What's this flag mean? Oh, it means it's bad. Okay. Understood. So we get rid of this, and instead the uploader goes after now. Right? But we only want the good files. So we need something to do with these files now. Can I put it back? Oh, no, I broke it. Oh. Get rid of it. How do you get rid of it? Okay, change that back. Can I get another checksum verifier? And should I get another checksum verifier also? That's high enough to sell, I think, there. Processing speed is a lot. We can add another core, though, and now's probably more than about the time. We can also increase that while we're here. So now we have a third core we could potentially use. So you are presently keeping up with the clock speed there. I have it split in a couple of spots here. You could always just give more here. You don't need more clock speed, interestingly. Can I just give this more speed? So now that's going straight to the money. But now you're overclocked. Essentially. So what if I try to verify it again instead? What if I get a second verifier? Oh! I accidentally deleted something. I think it's the uploader? I think? I'm sorry. Put it back. Okay. X. Now we want another checksum verifier, maybe? Will this work? And I want to split this. Since it has too much. We try to verify that again. So it doesn't work. They all come out bad. Huh. How do you fix these files is the question then. I am not sure. So in other words, this is useless. Bye-bye. Okay. You are having a hard time keeping up with that. Are you split in some way? Yeah, you're covering quarantine as well. Okay. So instead... Oh god, who's going where here? You need more power. Okay, so right now the top one's going to checksum verifier, and we'll put that in quarantine as well, and then you can have a solo. The virus scanner can have a solo clocker. And hopefully that will help. Okay, I think that makes sense. Alright, that is rock bottom. Don't worry about it. I can upgrade the speed for it, though, and I suppose I will. This is starting to catch up now, which will give more images going down this way. I was hoping a second checksum would assist here, but it did not. I'm mostly earning money from the files. The image files, to be clear. We can increase that now, also. Data lab. We also have 140 something. That's 1,000. That's 600. Hacking, you say. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break and probably come back to this, because I got a bit more hooked on it than I thought. I might zoom a little bit ahead here and earn some cash while I go AFK. I'll be right back. All right, all right. This is actually the next day. I left the game running for about 20 minutes before I hit record over here. Trying to gather my thoughts, but obviously we have a lot of money to spend. You shouldn't really wait to spend it probably. So why don't we just quickly grab some upload and download speeds, shall we? Probably a couple at least. I guess we'll get some clock speed too. We can get another GPU, which sounds kind of nice. Or a trillion after that. And I suppose we'll upgrade them as well. That's increased our money gain by quite a bit. Over here, we can unlock the sound downloader, which sounds pretty good. Now, the processing selling is not worth as much as it used to be. This is mostly from image files, and we are also conducting research, and we're spending a lot of images to do so. So the images are just worth so much more. But I guess the idea is we could upgrade our processing value. Let's do the crypto crap, I guess, for a bit, though. This is multiplicatively, huh? So that should have increased it. Yeah, pretty solid amount here. We can still upgrade that. I don't know if there is a chokehold here or not. Looks like this has gone up. So the data lab is kind of stuck. Okay, so we can increase the data lab so we earn more research. That sounds like a pretty good idea because it's kind of just gathering images right now. So is there a chokehold anywhere? Is anything like behind? No, so I guess it would be the network if anything. And then if this starts to go up, then we know that we need more CPU speed, so to speak. Okay, but we spent pretty much all of our money. I do have a little bit of this jazz to spend now. Increase the rest time capacity. Okay, that's what this button is. I don't know what that means, but I should have done that first. Okay, I'm gonna hit this button. Increase a time speed by 5 times, gains 1 second every 72 seconds while offline. Sure, activated, I guess, right? And then there goes our money. Increasing a lot. But we also got to make use of this extra GPU speed. So I guess we'll get another one of these bad boys so we can do this. But I guess I need a second crypto seller as well, because it doesn't look like there's multiples. Are there? Not really. Sell, sell, sell. There was not. Okay, so I need a second crypto seller. Mine the coin. Crypto seller. I don't think I'd want to... It really makes sense. I mean, it's the same coin or whatever, I guess, which is interesting. So if I hit sell, does it sell all of them from everywhere? We could actually upgrade this again if we so wanted. The clock speed has fallen behind so that this is not really getting enough. Whereas meanwhile, these two are, and they're keeping up with the download speed. So I wonder, why don't I just give this some more clock speed? So I'll split this 3 ways instead. Mayhap, which will slow down these two, but it'll increase this slightly. I think. Oh, you can't give it. Okay, hold on. No, that's... Now I don't know. Check some verifier. Verifier. I'm trying to tell, but now I don't know. It doesn't have enough speed still, is all I know. Can I give it more than one source, actually, now that I think about it? Probably not, right? Okay, so you're going to the first one. Get rid of that. Split these two. Maybe I had them weird? And then do that instead? Now this is going down, but this one's going up. Okay. Understood. So you don't need more, but you do need more. Okay, okay, okay. You are almost too far ahead, but I can't give more over here because you can't give it 2 sources. Okay. Okay, I understand now. Awkward, I guess, really. There might be a solution somewhere in here, but we should check out some of this stuff. Oh god, I shouldn't have double did right there probably. I have a lot of money to spend here too. Why don't we just up these since they're the money earners for the most part here, shall we? 98. And now I'm curious about this. This went up. Okay. Over here, there's some new things. Premium sounds, processing value can go up as well. I haven't even touched the sound thing, so why don't we check that out? Kind of locked in here, not gonna lie. So now we can do a sound downloader. Why don't we go up here? We'll put it above the image downloader, shall we? I'll put the text downloader over here as well. Line it up conveniently. Okay, so now the assumption here is that it's probably going to be better than the images, right? That would be my assumption. Kind of interested by this. So you can put anything in here? What if I put that in there? You know what I mean? Let's upgrade this again. Because it's building more images than it's able to research quickly enough. Fascinating, huh? I'm just going to hit that up too while we're at it. Okay, so for the sound downloader, it's basically going to be the same thing. So instead of images, we'll just do sound, right? I don't think I need to really worry about anything else. And then it's still going to do everything the same after that point, but it takes more time to download and upload the sounds because they are larger files. I don't remember what my money being earned was at the time of. Prior to doing this is the only ish. So now you're getting sounds, but extremely slowly. Okay, now the research is almost too slow now, so I need much more download speed. More than anything else right now in order to keep up with this. It seems to me. So the bad sounds are going here. You still have these, which are the unverified, or the corrupted. Corrupted is the term. Okay. Understood. We also have this request thing. I definitely don't need to upgrade this right now. Would you really want to split this up to some degree? I'm going to upgrade that a lot. Which made that go up a little bit, but not like crazy. And we can increase the value of the sounds now. It's going to go from 629 to 944 million. So now we're earning a bill a second. There's also the crypto stuff, which is pretty high right now. I'll go ahead and sell, but then I can't sell this one until it goes back up. These are pumping it out. It's a bit harder for me to judge how useful these are. I'm looking at everything here. So we're kind of building up sounds here, and this one is still a bit slow, the virus scanner. So it almost needs... Okay. So what if we rip this from it so that you get it, and instead I'll split... Maybe... between quarantine and the processing seller. I earn less money from the processing seller, but at least these will be going faster? Should be, at least. This is keeping up. That's more than fine. We probably just mostly need more download speed. I probably don't really need more CPU speed right now, right? Okay, increases network node limit by 1. Ooh, that's new. That is indeed new. Crypto value. The sounds. We've earned a lot of research now. Let's do this because it's fun. Step 1. Then I guess we'll do all of that too. This went up a good amount here still as well. The research is coming, albeit a bit slowly. Clock speed could go up now if we so chose. This is pretty much keeping up as is. We could increase this. It's actually quite cheap. compared to most of the others. Okay, so now we have a new network node here. But you should just double the sound, should you not? Why don't we move the image downloader up here? And move the sound down here, right? While we're still using it. I forgot I still have the boost running, which is gonna run out. Probably very shortly. Not probably. Yes, very shortly. Maybe I should have used one of those boosts that you could get here as well. It's also the request uploader to still consider. What if I send this in for research? These things, they're much smaller, they say. And that way it doesn't get wasted? Does that work? It does appear to work. But I'm probably getting a lot less research out of it. It's hard to tell, actually. But it's something, I suppose. We can make use of that file, and in this way we earn more money instead. I'm in the trillies? Yo, we're in the trillies out here. So now we can get a second network. Oh, I have to level it separately as well, which is fascinating. Well, we definitely wanted to get up there. There we go. Now it's tied. Okay, then. Go ahead and grab that, sure. Go ahead and take that, sure. This all seems to be working quite nicely. So when this runs out, I wonder what this is going to drop down to exactly. Trying to watch these stupid coins while we're at it. I already forgot what it was beforehand. Immediately forgot. Okay. So, well, okay, so I can't actually just duplicate it, can I? Or rather, it's not a good idea because then we're just not going to have enough clocking speed, are we? I can add more cores here, actually. I suppose, to maybe help with that. I suppose. Move this up here. I think you just might want to stop the processing seller here at this rate. I'll delete this one to kind of make this look a bit neater. I'll leave this down here. Okay, so assumably I can just get a second sound downloader though, correct, Amundo? I'll leave these like up here. Is there a way to like duplicate it? Can I select more than one? I can. Okay, hold on. Uploader. Oh, it canceled that for some reason. Sound, virus, quarantine, folder. Checksum, uploader, data lab. Do I need a second data lab? I do. But I don't need another doodad. So let's save this. It's a new schematic. It can be sounds simply as that, right? Request uploader. Let's move that over here or something. Okay, so how do I build a schematic? Sounds. So I build it. And then we put it up here. Correctamundo. And then over here, we put this there. We put the research here as well. I still gotta check the research. We'll put this behind. I assume we just want more sound, right? One would think. Now, the download speed, or upload speed even, goes all the way over here. I said all the way over here. Wink. Okay. But, we need more clocking speed. Yeah, this definitely went down a lot, huh? Okay, so we have an additional core. Each one of these has their own core presently. there's 3 different places. So we're going to have to split it up to some degree. Why don't you two share that? Right? I'll split up one of these. I guess that quarantine... No. The virus scanner tends to need more, if I understand this correctly. It's not doing anything. Which is concerning. Like, I feel like even if I had the virus scanner, like, why isn't this working? Oh, did I need to, like, hit on? I may have needed to hit on or something. Whatever the hell this is. One or more nodes could not be placed. Can I not have more than one research? I wouldn't know why if so. But I'm gonna guess so. Alright, delete. I'm gonna guess we can't have more than one. Maybe that's why. Okay, yeah, 1 data lab is all is allowed. Doesn't look like I can put more than 1 here, but okay, but there's something else we can do instead. We'll worry about in a minute. Okay, so back over here, you still need something at the virus scanner. Okay. E. Split the 2 virus scanners, maybe? Ah. Okay. Which is probably too slow. If I were to guess, right? Probably. So, you have enough clock speed. You have enough clock speed. You do not have enough clock speed. Nor do you. It's so hard to remember. Is there like an easy way to see? Oh, okay, I can see. So you're on that quarantine and checksum verifier. You're on just this quarantine. Remember, we can't give them 2 inputs. You're on just the checksum verifier. Whereas you're on the virus scanner. And the virus scanner seems to require more. It says 410. Oh, this is how much it's receiving. You're receiving 410. It's hard to make it better than that, though. It's either double that or that. Right? Seems that way to me. Okay. Perhaps close enough. I mean, I could increase this. I don't have another clock to get here. How's our coins looking? They're a bit low still. I need to compound these sounds for the research here as well. Okay. Why don't we increase both of those for now? Man, I'm sucked in right now, not gonna lie. We gotta check out the research, because it's been a while. There's things like scheduling, Lux schedule allowing GPU speed to be converted into clock speed, which is interesting, so I could just ignore the crypto crap, which might be kind of nice. Right. Data refinement unlocks the data refiner, which refines files for increased research value. Let's try that. Bitcoin mining costs too much. Unlocks synchronizer nodes, allowing CPU cores and GPUs to work synchronously. I don't know why I'd want that. That costs too much. What about file operations? Too expensive. Why don't we grab that? I don't know if I want to use it, though. So I have 2 GPU cores here. I gotta catch this at some point. Let's look back over here, right? Processing value, which I'm not even using right now. Let's just up the sound value for the moment. Okay, so I need something that's like a folder, I guess? How do I duplicate a folder? Is there an easy way to do that? Let's create a folder. I need this to go into here. Okay, get rid of that for now. I need that sound to go in, and I need this sound to go in. So we can combine them into one output. which gives us a bit more research going on here. We're earning 10 billies. So the virus scanners are still falling behind. Not substantially, but enough, I guess. So I would need more CPU speed. And one way we could do that is to try to use these GPUs, right? Okay. So you have 768 kilohertz, which is actually usable. So why don't we cancel all this if we can? And bring the GPU cluster up here so that you can be used instead of some of this stuff here. Okay, so you have 4 cores, which is kind of too many. This way, everything can sort of have its own core. So you're going to power this virus scanner. Maybe not. Didn't I buy the thing that gave me the thing and let me do the thing? Am I crazy? Schedule unlocks the schedule allowing GPU speed to be converted into... Oh, I need to build it probably, huh? Hold. Hold. I keep doing that for a minute. GPU maybe? Processes. Converts. Okay, so I'm gonna need more than one, it looks to me. One apiece here. Hello? I would think. Yeah. Now I can get rid of this. And you can do that instead. Now, how come you're only getting half of the clock speed here? Huh. Oh, it gets cut in half. Oh, crap. That's not great then. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to do this a little bit differently then. Okay, so... Folly. Some of them, it doesn't really say how much they need, does it? Per se. So you need a full load here, probably. The checksum verifier probably does not, from what I can tell. So let's get rid of those. Okay, let's make sure this virus scanner gets the full CPU load. Let's give the quarantine a crappy amount. It's hard to say if it's going to keep up or not. It looks like it will. Okay. So let's get rid of that too. Quarantine can have that. This goes to the checksum verifier. Is there a way to tell how much they need? Exactly. And that can go over there. Okay, so now everything should be a bit smoother. It's probably not a substantial difference, to be honest, though. Let's go back here. Premium sounds. Oh, we can increase the data lab limit. Which I probably don't really need to do it right now, though. We'll do that. We're not really doing these two at the moment. I can't seem to catch this while it's worth anything. Okay, then. So that is that. So this is all working, you know, as one would hope. Where is that coming from? Processing cellar? Guess we'll leave that for now. Okay, so data lab does not need to be sped up here at all. It seems to me. And I think this is very slowly ticking down. And I mean very slowly. So I guess we would need more download speed, if anything. Now, unfortunately, I guess it's not unfortunate, but I have them separately. But now we're kind of beholden to both here, because now I need to upgrade these both synchronously, almost. If that makes sense. New upgrades are available now, though. Premium sounds. Oh, the video downloader for 28 trillion. It's going to be a little while. It's going to be a little while. So back here, I mean, there's lots of these things to be earned. Agreed. If we wanted to start doing that. Programs, games, sounds. I didn't even do all the text ones. And the text ones should be quite quick now. What does that mean? Does that mean it's been verified? So I should probably work on those. So one of you, let's try to do the text here, right? I gotta remember which ones I've done. So I've done the protected or the virus scanned one. I haven't done the checksum one. I need a checksum verifier here. And it probably won't take long. We could send the sounds too. So you can make a regular text file, but I'm also gonna need an additional checksum verifier. Okay. That's gonna be over here. I think that's all I need. So let's line all these up. You're gonna need some upload speed as well. Let's do that. Now, where do I get the clock speed from? I'm not certain what's best, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And that should only take a moment. Boom, done. Okay, easy. So let's remove the text now then, shall we? And simply do the image instead, which I assume I haven't done. Okay, and that should only take a moment here. Well, it's actually going to take a bit longer than I would have guessed. Oh, it requires 10,000. Oh, it's going to take a long time then, actually. It's the clock speed that is holding it back now. So I'm going to upgrade that. Also upgrade that while we're at it. So that one's actually going to take a little while. Get that. Oh, we need the bad images too. I didn't realize that was one of the ones that we needed. So the images is actually going to take a long time. 10,000 for that. I could have done the virus scanned ones in the meantime. 100 plain old sounds. Checksum verifier. So I could send that into the request uploader also. Will it hold this? I assume it'll keep counting. How long is this going to take for 100 of them? Forever. Forever. Okay, get rid of that. How many bad images do you need? Because I got those too. What am I looking at here? Also 10,000 bad images. Okay. You can go back to that. Upload speed is going well, but the download speed for the images, I guess, could be better. Well, why don't we grab this? Just for that one in particular. And then we'll want to do the bad images after that. Can I have more than one request uploader at once also? Where is that? I cannot. Wait, no, that's Data Lab. Hold on. I can. But it requires more upload speed, which might be okay. Put that a third time, which might mean that it starts falling behind here now. No, that's going down. Okay, so that's all fine. This is keeping up now, so we'd want to upgrade this again if we can. Maybe now's not a bad time to grab a boosty. A data lab limit. Let's do that real quick. So these are going, they're pretty much even. Where do I go for the boosts? Doubles all income for 10 minutes. Doubles download and upload speed for 10 minutes. Seems like you'd want to buy, like, a lot of these. Clock speed. That's cost 20. You know what? For the last thrilling part of the game here, that I'll probably be doing for now, why don't we grab all that? We'll up that. Oh, wait, sell. I sold one load, but then it's going to pop back down. Our research is still going here. So from here, I still need to do some other stuff. Download all file types simultaneously. Oh, so you could look at these. Upload an infected file. Wait, which ones have I done? Upload your first file. So yeah, you can see You could look at these and earn some stuff this way. Unlock coding. Upload a file with a Trojan. Use all node groups colors simultaneously. You'd have to manage that. But yeah, there's a lot more to go on here. It's not really an idle game, huh? Because there's just so much for you to work on. You might have to wait a moment for some things, but it's not too bad. We could get another one of these. Another core for our GPU. Request complete. Okay, so now I needed something else for my text, I believe. I need a virus for that. Connect these two. Connect that. And that is complete already. Very nice. So now I need a protected image instead of a checksum image. Protected image or quarantine. Virus scanner. Virus scanned image we need. So this can go bye-bye. That can go bye-bye. Back to the images. This goes here. That goes away. Not certain who I took that from, but let's just add a GPU here so that I can do this from here. Oh, wait, I need a third scheduler now. Oh my god, you can see how complex it gets. Okay, third scheduler is in. Let's get this up here. And then this needs to go to the request uploader. Okay. Gotcha. I don't think they want this, right? Not for a request, but there was something about... If I get another uploader and then collect, I can have another uploader, right? Uploader. Okay, there was something about an infected file. I get an achievement for that, right? Do I need to actually turn it in for money? I guess so. Why does it say research over there? Money, 0. Oh, I need upload speed. That would explain it. Alright, we got an achievement for that now, please. Done. And then I got this. It would just be a normal sound now. Okay, so now I kind of want to cut ties with all of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay, and I think that's it for now. So this is sort of my cluster of junk over here that I don't think we need anymore. Uploader. Quest uploader. Whoops, this is still on too. Quest uploader, okay. Okay. So back to normal. Down here, sell that, sure. Okay, so there we go. So these are pretty much done. We now have 31 trills. Where is the barrier? So virus scanner is fine for both. This checksum verifier is actually catching up. Okay. Understood. So it's going to be download speed, if anything, here, right? You want to grab that for each of them again until it starts to fall behind. I do have this open amount here. I also earned a ton of that stuff. Okay. I got a good amount of that, so let's go to perks and let's get reduced money cost by 5% again. Data node limit by 1. There's also the research that we have happening somewhere out here, right? There's the data lab, okay. And it is keeping up for now, but it's getting close. Actually, it started to fall behind. Okay, so let's increase that then. Looks like it might need it again. I mean, it's quite cheap. At the end of the day, it looks compared to everything else. So why don't we just bust that up? So now we're earning a good amount of research. What the heck is this song? Okay. So now we need to find out where the bottleneck is. Virus scanner, huh? We can do that. We can do that. Do one of each of these too, then. This stuff I don't really need to worry about over here. Sounds good. Sounds again. Is that capped? That might be capped. Oh, we could have done the video downloader there too. Oh my god. The choices. Okay, so we got to look at the research. Are my buffs still going, or has it been 10 minutes? GPU manager allows GPU speed to be split with user-controlled ratios. Doesn't sound that useful yet. File operations cost too much. This I don't really get, but it's just kind of fun to do that. New CPU nodes available. 10,000 for Bitcoin mining. Ability to mine Bitcoin, a coin with medium volatility. Hacking costs 50,000. Artificial intelligence costs 1 trillion. Okay. What about down here? Download and upload mergers, allowing both speeds to be combined into a single speed. Unlocks the read downloader, which fixes corrupted files to increase its value. Yo, let's do that. Converts upload speed into download speed and download speed into upload speed. I don't know how useful that is, but that's billions. Okay, so now I can make use of this stuff. I might still send it in just for the research purposes, though. I got 47 trillion. What did I want to grab? Oh, the video downloader. Then there's premium videos. We can grab that for now. Sure. Can I increase the value of them? Oh, it's that. Okay. I gotcha. Do I need clock speed or download speed? It's usually the virus scanner. If anything. Let's just grab that while we look. Okay, so I want to use something that we just found or unlocked. Refines files for 100% increased research value. Oh, wait. How long have I had this? Oh, it requires clock speed. Ooh. Well, I do have this anyway. I have a free thing available, essentially. Let's drop that, shall we? And then we do this. But there's also a... So that'll give us more research value, but I also want to... Before we do that, there was something else we just got. Upload merger, download merger. There's still the videos, huh? Redownloads missing files parts, removing part of its corruption. So it requires download speed, which is interesting. Okay, so let's remove that. So this will get rid of... Oh, it also gets rid of... Oh, crap. It would need to also be... Oh, no. This is annoying. The re-downloader, huh? Okay. So we would need to do the virus scanner after the checksum verifier, is my understanding. Because otherwise it's going to be... We're kind of wasting some of the potential here, is my understanding. Okay, new achievement. We got a data healer. Fix a corrupted file. At least we got that. This is going. But now this download speed is probably going to be behind. Actually earning quite a bit of money. In the meantime, though, then there's the video files, but I think we're going to have to call it there, at least for now. There is a lot to happen here, right? There is a lot going on, but I don't know. I got captivated, and there's always something to do. You know, I always worry about these games not really having... oh, don't mind my screenshot here, by the way. I'm always captivated by these simulation games kind of thing, automation games, you know. It's easy to get sucked into it. Plus, this one was free, right? You know what I mean? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, make sure you let me know down in the comments, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I shall see you in another video.